Lesson 249, Course in Miracles. This is Anna and Ruby.
Hey, my name is Ruby.
Hey, Ruby.
Hi.
Forgiveness ends all suffering and loss.
It's your name.
Forgiveness paints a picture of a world where suffering is over. Loss becomes impossible and anger makes no sense. Attack is gone and madness has an end. What suffering is now conceivable? What loss can be sustained? The world becomes a place of joy, abundance, charity, and endless giving. It is now so like to heaven that it quickly is transformed into the light that it reflects.
What's that called?
And so the journey which the Son of God began has ended in the light from which he came. Father, we would return our minds to you. We have betrayed them, held them in a vice of bitterness, and frightened them with thoughts of violence and death. And now we rest again in you, as you created us.
You have to take your rest. It's like every day, take your rest in God. It's important. It's important to not get caught up in the busy doings of the world all the time. It's like the importance on understanding that this mind training, that this discipline of mind that we're embarking upon, it's multifaceted, serving one purpose. But all of those facets, all of those particular parts of it, the forgiveness, the meditation, the relationship changes, and everything that seems to go on, all these things that make up the whole frontier of our new perspective on life, kind of have to be honored, or kind of have to be put into a place where we take the whole lot or none at all. We accept the whole thing or none at all. And taking our rest in God is something that, like in those last, who was it yesterday? Was it you, Tina, the last lessons, and you said you you haven't done them, or you
I've never read them before,
or something
this year,
right? So the thought system of the course, it's like it's all or nothing. You either do the whole thing or forget about it, right? It's a complete requirement. The whole thing is a complete requirement for the code. I want to call it code, or the vibration of the reassociative code that Jesus is presenting for your mind to, to do in you and integrate in you what it is that it's meant to be doing, right? What it is that it's for. And taking your rest is an important part of that. And if you want to equate that with meditation, you can. But to just take your rest, right? Whatever that means with you, is to step back from the world and to give again a place in your heart and mind where I'm going to just take my rest with God here. It's easy to take on board the parts of the course that are what we were talking about yesterday, confronting and changing and everything. It's exciting. And then the bits where we're resting seems to be where nothing happens going on. It's like, oh, I prefer like you were saying yesterday, I prefer the first lot of lessons, the first half of the workbook, because it's like, damn, there's some power in it. But the rest, the power comes from gentleness. And in our rest, we fall into that gentleness, we fall into that softness, and we fall into that peace of God that passeth human understanding. You know, that is strength in this world that is hell-bent on the conflict, to take rest is to be renewed and renourished and reinvigorated with a strength that comes from that rest. It's like the lion and the lamb, the strength and the gentleness. They're the one thing. They come together, you know. And so today we take our rest again and again and again. Gemma, take your rest. It's important. All right.